Dear students, today I am continuing exercise 3.5. Question number 4, first part. A part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. Means some of the charge is fixed and some of the charge depends upon the days or number of days on which a person has taken food in mess. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1000 as hostel charges. And whereas a student B who takes food for 26 days pays rupees 1180 as hostel charges. Find the fixed charges and the cost of food per day. Then for the solution, we will consider let the fixed charge is rupees X and the remaining charges per day that was for hostel mess is rupees Y. For A, remaining charges for 20 days because she took food for 20 days. Then the remaining charges will be for 20 days. And for one day it was rupees Y. Then for 20 days will be 20 Y. Total charges will be the fixed charges plus the charges for food. It will be X plus 20 Y. Now according to question, the total charge for 20 days is 1000. Then X plus 20 Y is equal to 1000. Now for the student B, remaining charges for 26 days is 26Y. Then total charges will be X plus 26Y. X plus 26Y is equal to 1180. Now we have got two equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2. Now these two equations can be solved to find X and Y either by cross multiplication method, either by substitution method or by elimination method. Now I am solving it with cross multiplication. Then X upon 20 into minus 1180 minus 1000 into 26 is equal to Y upon minus 1000 into 1 minus 1180 into 1 is equal to 1 upon 26 minus 20. 1 into 26 minus 20 into 1. It is 26 minus 20. Now when I solve these, I get X upon 2400 is equal to Y upon 180 is equal to 1 by 6. See how I have solved it. X upon, because here 20 and it is 1180, I have two zeros. In multiplication means there is 100 in multiplication of 2 and 118. Then I have brought 100 outside, minus 100 outside. Then 2 into 18 will be 2 into 118 will be 236. Now minus into minus is plus, and again I have reduced it into 100 into 260, and here Y upon minus 1000 minus into minus plus 1180 is equal to 1 by 6. X upon, I have taken 100 common, then 100 is common because it was in positive sign, then 260 minus 236 is equal to Y upon 1180 minus 1000 is 180 is equal to 1 by 6. Then X upon 2400 is equal to Y upon 180 is equal to 1 by 6. Now I will solve these two terms to get the value of X, it is 400. Then I will solve these two terms to get the value of Y, it is 30. X is 400 rupees, means fixed charges are 400 rupees, and remaining for the remaining y is 30 rupees. The sum can be solved by substitution or elimination method also. The next question is, now you should try this question by elimination method and substitution method. Now the next question is fourth question, second part. A fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from numerator, and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to the denominator. Find the fraction. Now obviously we will consider the fraction, that the thing we are to find out, that we consider always. Then let fraction is x upon y. Now by the first statement, it is when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, means x minus 1 upon y is equal to 1 by 3. The fraction becomes 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. Now cross multiply, 3x minus 3 is equal to y. 3x minus y is equal to 3. Case 2, x upon y plus 8. How we got this case? Because it is when 8 is added to its denominator, means x upon y plus 8, we get the fraction equal to 1 by 4. X upon y plus 8 is equal to 1 by 4. Again cross multiply, 4x is equal to y plus 8. 4x minus y is equal to 8. This is the second equation. Now I am solving this by elimination method. By solving this by elimination method, I get the values of x and y. X I have got 5 and y I have got 12. Then fraction is x upon y, it is 5 by 12. Then the next question is, Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each incorrect answer, then Yash would have scored 50 marks. How many questions were there in test? Then let number of right answers is x and number of wrong answers is y. Now according to the case 1, marks given for one right answer is 3. Then marks given for x right answers is 3x. Marks deducted for one wrong answer is 1. Then marks deducted for y wrong answers is y. Then according to question, 3x minus y is equal to 40, because these were the wrong answers. These are the deducted marks. Then 3x minus y is equal to 40. Case 2 is, how we got 40? Because his total score was 40. Then we have got 3x minus y is equal to 40. Similarly, in second case, we get 4x minus 2y is equal to 50. 4x, 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each incorrect answer. Then we get 4x minus 2y is equal to 50. Now we have got two equations by elimination method. I am solving this, and then we get x is equal to 15 and y is equal to 5. And total number of questions will be x plus y, that is 15 plus 5, total are 20. Now the next question is question number 4. Places A and B are 100 km apart on a highway. One car starts from A and another from B at same time. If the car travels in same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. When the two cars are going in the same direction and their speed is different, they meet in 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, now the cars are moving towards each other, then they meet in 1 hour. Then they meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? Now let the distance between A and B is 100 km, because the distance is given 100 kilometers between A and B. and the speed of car starting from A is x kilometer per hour, and the speed of car starting from B is y kilometer per hour. Let these two cars meet at point D, and this A to B distance is 100 kilometer. Let speed of car at A x kilometer per hour, speed of car at B y kilometer per hour. Car at A travels in 5 hours because they meet both the cars meet after 5 hours. Therefore, I am finding car A travels in 5 hours. How much distance it will travel? 5x. Then car B travels in 5 hours, 5y. Then it means AD minus BD is equal to AB. AD is 5x and BD is 5y. AD is the distance travelled by car starting from A, and BD is the distance travelled by car starting from B. Therefore, AD minus BD means 5x minus 5y. Means 5x minus 5y is equal to 100. 5 is common. 5 into x minus y is equal to 100, and we get x minus y is equal to 20. Now the case 2 is both the cars are moving towards each other. The car at A is moving with the speed x kilometer per hour, and the car at B is moving with the speed y kilometer per hour. Now they meet after 1 hour. Car at A travels in 1 hour x kilometer. Car at B travels in 1 hour y kilometer. Now x plus y is 100 because this is the distance. X plus y is 100. Both cars meet at D. Now clearly x plus y is equal to 100. Now we have got two equations. One was x minus y is equal to 20. Other was x plus y is equal to 100. Now you know the elimination method that I had demonstrated in the last lecture. Last lecture. Now we are solving it by elimination method. We are eliminating y by adding. We get 2x is equal to 120 and x is 60. Now we will put the value of x in any of these two equations. I am putting it in equation number 1. X minus y is equal to 20. Then on the place of x I will put 60. 60 minus y is equal to 20, and from here I get y is equal to 40. Then the speeds of the cars are 60 km per hour and 40 km per hour. This is the answer. Now the next question is question number 5. The area of rectangle gets reduced by 9 units if its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. If we increase the length by 3 units and breadth by 2 units, the area increases by 67 square units. Find dimensions of the rectangle. Dimensions means for length and breadth of rectangle. Now we are considering, let length of rectangle is equal to x units and breadth of rectangle is equal to y units. Then area will be xy square units. Now according to question, when we decrease the length by 5 units means x minus 5, and when we increase the breadth by 3 units means y plus 3, then the area will be x minus 5 into y plus 3. And then the area decreases by 9 units means xy minus 9. Xy, now I am multiplying x minus 5 by y plus 3. We get xy plus 3x minus 5y minus 15 is equal to xy minus 9. Xy plus 3x minus 5y minus 15. Now xy cancellizes on both of the sides. Then we get 3x minus 5y minus 15 plus 9 is equal to 0. From here I get the equation 3x minus 5y minus 6 is equal to 0. Now in the second case we have given that when the length is increased by 3 units and breadth is increased by 2 units, then the area will be x plus 3 into y plus 2, and it increases the area by original area by 67 units, square units. Then it becomes xy plus 67. Now we solve it. By solving we get the equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 61. Now you are to complete it by solving these two equations. We have got two equations. This is the equation number 1 and this is the equation number 2. Now we will solve these two equations 1 and 2 by any of the methods to find the values of x and y. Now your today's homework is complete exercise 3.5.